Hello, I'm gonna show how to color grade footage from DJI camera, from Beats camera. So we in DaVinci, we add our clip. In my case, it's just a screenshot. Then we go into the color tab here. Now, if we color grade after we edited already, it would make sense to change color grading from clip to timeline. Here we'll need to add a new node. Whew. I don't know how it's called. Which one is this one? Add node corrector. Is it? Yeah. And then you connect it with these dots. Or you just press Option S on Mac or Alt S on Windows. So you have your node. The first thing we want to do is to change the colors from D-Log, which is a very pale or bland image, to Rec 709, which is like richer colors, right? So we'll go into effects here. In the search thing, we'll type transform and choose color space transform. We drag it into the node. Here there's these four things we'll need to change. Input color space is gonna be, for Beats camera, it's DJI D gamut. For Sony cameras, if it's like my footage, we'd go Sony S gamut 3 Cine. But you ask a person who filmed, with which settings they filmed. With Beats camera, it's DJI D gamut. Same with output color space. We'll again go DJI D gamut. And then input gamma for Beats camera, it's DJI D-Log. For Sony cameras, it's Sony S-Log 3. For more modern cameras, for older cameras, it's S-Log 2. Again, ask a person who filmed for you. So we go DJI D-Log. So now it's already, if output gamma is used timeline, it's probably Rec 709, but we can choose just to make sure. And then you can play around with other outputs. 709A is a bit more contrasty, I'd say. 709 is fine. So that already looks pretty good. What I usually also do, I'll add another node by pressing Option S on Mac or Alt S on Windows. And then I go Film Look Creator. Now, I'm not sure if it's available in the free DaVinci version, but I have it. So I usually just drag it on, add some kind of a cooler effect of film, I guess. And then I'll add another node by pressing Option S or Alt S. And I'll increase the contrast a little bit. And it's just like whatever your gut tells you. And then I increase pivot. So like you see, this area is a bit too bright, too white. We increase the pivot so it's getting more dark. And you can see here it's getting, so the top line shows how bright it is. The bottom is like black. The top one is completely white. So we want to avoid the lines touching any of them. But yeah, I'll increase the pivot a little bit, so it's not as white. Something like that. I kind of like that. And so in order to see these changes, each of these coloring nodes do, you can press Command D or I guess Control D on Windows to disable the node. So I disable the contrast, it looks like that. I enable the contrast, it looks like that. Disable the contrast, now it's just film look. I disable the film look, and now it's just our color space transformation. This is the original footage. Now again, with color space Rec 709, with film look, and then with contrast. And then without film look, just the Rec 709 and contrast. That's the difference.